The President, to my perspective, I think there is a big whale over there in Jamaica, otherwise known as Rosalie, one of Jamaica's most famous TikTokers. And to me, I sincerely believe that she has been eating a lot of fats and oil since lately. And I want to know, what do you think of her, Mr. President?
Well, I think the same, but she's down there in Seaview, not doing anything but sitting there on her big rump, eating bun from the pat scrapings and calling her Power Ranger boyfriend Jakes. Jakes, can you cook some rice and 3 good sardines? That's all. Rosalie is doing, and it's not fair. Rosalie gots to go. She has to come down. She's doing too much now, so she must leave and go somewhere else where she can get more food because it's affecting our fellow Jamaican people. By the shortage of rice, we're not going to be able to feed her. She belongs to the ocean. So leave, John Crow, leave, and go look at what John Crow has, what President Blamtham would have said, she of to oak. Leave, move.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. The video that you just saw, obviously, ex-President Obama, present President Trump, they have no idea who Rosalie is. And even if they did, she would not be a topic of discussion. So pretty much, this is computer-generated deepfake, them call it. However, they are echoing the sentiments that a lot of persons feel about Rosalie. Not fat shaming, just the begging and the idleness that they do on social media. But the bigger picture is this. Deepfake, like they call it. You know, the song that Shaggy has that said, "It wasn't me." Well, people, it seems as if you are a serial cheater and you get busted, and your girlfriend find a video of you eating or blowing, you could actually say that it is a deep fake, it was not me. But on a serious note, this is the thing. This technology can make people seem as if they are doing things that they are not doing. So it is very dangerous. It is good for scammers and based on information validated and verified out there. These scammers are using this technology and they are sending videos to family members of persons and telling them that this person is sick or make it seem as if the video is coming from that person. And then what they do, they block your WhatsApp, block your communication, block your number. So the family member or friend that might think that you're in trouble and and the deepfake is going to be requesting money. You thinking that it is real because you see the person's face and you hear the person's voice. So what would make you believe that it is not real? Then you're going to send money to the fakers by whatever bank account that they are giving you. And then next thing you know, you are a victim. Call it Chapri 2025.20. So people, I just say, be very careful, take bad things and make joke, take good things and make bad. Next thing, and last but not least, people, TikTokers, whenever you put out videos out there, please to avoid putting that annoying laughing in the background. I don't think that anybody with an iota of sense need a teleprompter or somebody edging them on when to laugh or when not to laugh. If something is funny, automatically, it is going to be humorous to you. It is going to evoke a natural instincts reaction. However, whenever you do this, it makes the joke seem a little bit annoying. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if Foota Hype is in his feelings again, as it pertains to Vybz Kartel, as it pertains to his ex, Ishawna. And this is after Vybz Kartel did a collaboration with Ishawna known as Porn Flick. From you hear the name, you know that it was going to be X-rated. From you see the artist, Vybz Kartel, and Ishawna more specifically, you know that it is going to be X-rated because that is in Ishawna's forte. So pretty much, Vybz Kartel did the song with Ishawna. Foota Hype got a hold of it and he was reviewing the song. And he said that he was being objective about the song. He said that Vybz Kartel's lines are good. However, Ishawna is kind of getting cliche, is kind of getting played out. Every song that she sings, she talk about somebody as CUM in her nose as it pertains to TJ, in her face as it pertains to Vybz Kartel, which is a part of the lyrics in the song that was probably written by Vybz Kartel. So I want you to take a look to the edited version of what Foota Hype has to say, and then I am going to give my piece.
This is not the first song Ishawna and Vybz Kartel do. She did do one song with him when him there jail, named Washer and Dryer. Now this is my thing, because I am not a hater when it comes to music. I'm really glad say Kartel come clarify the thing, say a scatter girl. And my baby mother, but is not my girl. So all the people them will like tag me and call me name. You can stop now. Call scatter name. And my baby mother that can't change, that can't, but a scatter girl. So even when you hear Kartel I say massacre, when you Ishawna go ramping stop, a scatter him a this cause obviously Kartel I like scatter, but I work with him cause you know Joe and the money and you understand? So I'm glad that clarified. Big up Kartel for clarify that. Zine. Anyway, Ishawna, you are one of the only artists who ever collaborate with Vybz Kartel and the song not it. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. You and Gage supposed to be the two biggest male and female artists in a dancehall based on how the whole world nasty and every girl a suck hood and most of the man them a suck pussy, right? It has destroyed both of Uno career. Gage is not a top flight artist and Ishawna is not a top flight artist. One of the things that did work for Uno was just a frenzy because the bowers them did need something for rock to. And then when the rum come out of them body and the weed wear out of them realize, oh shit, you know, so we are dirty people, I shouldn't play it, and it nobody work.
So people, you heard the song, I am assuming, and you heard what Foota Hype is saying. It seems as if Foota Hype is in what we call deep denial. It seems as if Foota Hype is still carrying feelings. PUSSY feelings over Ishawna because everything that she does, him review, him talk about it, him give him opinion. Here is my views. If me and somebody break up and I am going on with my life and I am satisfied with my life, I really don't have concern about that person. I really don't follow up that person. When we're done, unless, of course, fires rekindle, flames rekindle. So I say this to say that Foota Hype is definitely in denial. He's in denial as to who Ishawna was dating. Ima make it seems as if Ishawna was in a deeper relationship with Scatter than she was with him. Well, here's the facts. Ishawna was probably a toy to Scatter. Don't know the intricacies of their relationship, so I can't really talk about that. Foota Hype lived in a house with Ishawna. Foota Hype as a child with Ishawna. So Foota Hype is carrying feelings whether he wants to believe it or not. Foota Hype wears his emotion on his forehead, on his sleeve. So therefore, if something affects him, it is in his natural instincts to come out. He is just a blabbermouth, labbermouth. So therefore, he is going to talk. Here's the thing. When he met Ishawna, he probably did not know that. Ishawna is probably, and probably is the operative word, one of those girls that we call opportunists. She probably wanted to bust in the business, and she knew that Foota Hype was a big selector, and she knew that he was around Movado. So she probably saw Foota Hype as a meal ticket. Don't know if they were in love or not. I was not there, I can't say so. I say this to say that Ishawna does not have the skill sets to sit down, formulate a song, and put out a hit song without there's any sort of SEXUAL connotation or content to it. That is the MO of her success in the business. That is all that she has been successful about. Under the table, equal rights, you name it, from A to Z. All of her songs are like that. So therefore, she is going with the known formula that works for her, seeing that she has limitations in her creative capacity. So therefore, if Vybz Kartel come to her and suggest a song, and probably Vybz Kartel suggests the type of lyrics, because if you just sing songs with no sorts of sexual connotation, people are going to just overlook it. However, if you come out and you say something that is out of this world, that is what is going to have tongues wagging. In our music, especially dancehall, SEXL, controversy and drama, SELLS. Why am I spelling too? So I just said that is Ishawna, that is MO of Ishawna. She don't know any sorts of better. So therefore, she is working with her limitation as it pertains to creativity. So she's using her sexiness, her beauty, and everything that she has always used that has worked for her. If she finds a new formula, which I doubt that she will, then she might exercise that ability, but I doubt it. She is going with what worked, the sure shot. So Foota Hype just has to realize that, listen, Ishawna has always been a freak, always been a sexual person, and he was probably limiting her. So therefore, now that she is free of him, release herself from him, she's now exercising her sexuality. And that is exactly what she's doing in music. She is just one of those persons that don't really have any sorts of morals or etiquette as it pertains to her personality. She is doing what works. If it makes money, then it makes sense, even if it is despicable in the eyes of decent people. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that dancehall artist Spice is complaining that she's been discriminated against, specifically as it pertains to her school tour for her song, Oh No. If you don't know, that song is a song that is telling young ladies to be very mindful of their action, stay in school, stay educated, have morals and dignity. Do not follow the hype. Do not make because of monetary gains you lose your way. Good song, the message is good. However, the messenger has a checkered past. And nobody is perfect, like the saying goes. He who is without sins, let him cast the first stone. So I'm not casting any stone, I am just giving you reality. Here's a reality as it pertains to Spice. She is known for doing songs with sexual stuff. She's not known for doing morally or ethical songs. Don't say that she don't have any of those songs that are inspirational. But 90% of her song, not scientific, is the type of song that she's always singing. Her performance. Your reputation, sometimes it is not the message, sometimes it is the messenger, which is unfair, because probably Spice would be the best person to go into the school, seeing that she is a dancehall artist, seeing that she has a huge fan base. It should be advantageous to her. However, it could also be disadvantageous, because what she's famous for is explicit lyrics. Here's the thing, there's a stigma that is attached to Spice's name. Don't know if you remember back in 2016 when the athletes ripped up the place at the Olympics. When they came back, they had a celebration for them at the National Arena. Spice was performing. Don't remember exactly what she said, but they cut the microphone on her. Maybe she had said something inappropriate. Let me know what she said in the comment section. It might have been something like that, I am assuming. Spice is the type of person that is always on social media acting like a victim. However, she's always cussing somebody. She's known for that. She has that TikTok mentality, TikTok kind of attitude. And again, this is my disclaimer. If somebody attacks you and you're defending yourself, which Spice always seems to say she is the victim. Don't know if that is 100% correct. One of the things that I find very hypocritical is that there's two tours going on by two artists with probably the same kind of thing. Spice may be a little bit more sexual. The next person is D'Angel. D'Angel has a fans-only page, which is an adult content page, in which she's out there skinning out herself. However, she's doing these tours at these schools, talking to young ladies, and she's not getting any sorts of backlash. She's more accepted by the school and the church. But you have to understand, two different caliber of artists, Spice being the much bigger artist, and like them say, to whom much is given, much is expected. So the moral and ethical grounds in which Spice is going to be judged on is going to be way, way bigger than Spice. And even the media darling, which is Shensia, is now singing the same sorts of song like Spice is singing. So therefore, she has thrown away all morality, all ethics, and she's now going for what the people like, sexual contents, whatever the people want, that is what they are going to be selling, because these corporate companies are not going to look out for you when the majority of people want to hear certain things, so therefore you have to kind of blame the people. However, if you're catering to a specific set of people, you cannot have your cake and eat it too. If you spread your bed, then you have to lie with it. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So we saw that Spice contacted the minister, Vybz Grange, for culture and gender and wherever else. And she also contacted the Ministry of Education, the new minister. And they had some sorts of meeting and they were trying to iron out what is going on. But here's the thing, as it pertains to Spice, she said that she's just going to go out there and talk to the children, the students, educate them about doing the right thing, being morally and ethically right. Don't know if Spice has any sorts of moral or ethical grounds to stand on, such as the church, such as the angel, such as Shensia. So therefore, it is swapping black sheep for black monkey. Everybody is pretty much doing the same thing as it pertains to the church. They don't have much moral or ethical ground to stand on anymore, because persons are realizing daily that most of these pastors, most of these churches, they are chopper themselves. And we've been fooled and bamboozled for a couple of decades. Not to say that there is no sorts of good pastor, I just say speaking in general terms. So she met with Vybz Grange, Ministry of Culture, Gender and Sports, and she met with the Minister of Education, newly appointed Minister of Education. And she's trying to iron out. Don't know where they're going to go forward from here, but people, sometimes you have to just understand if people are giving you a hard time. Sometimes you have to just say, F it, and go on looking out for yourself. I am sure that if she had pledged a couple of millions of dollars to these schools, they would have quickly accepted it. However, it seems as if people think that people are perfect nowadays when they themselves are not perfect. So we have the pot calling the kettle black, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that Beenieman through his wife is backpedaling in the clash that they wanted with Vybz Kartel for who is really the king of dancehall. So we know that Vybz Kartel put out a sample of a song named Under My Nose. And then we saw that Beenieman put out a song with the same sorts of rhythm. It told you that it was in a clash because he pretty much responded to Vybz Kartel car, amongst other things. We saw that Beenieman also went to Boom Sunday and he gave out, he's going to say that, or the wife is going to say that, they did not give Boom Boom a song to play, which was this song aimed at Vybz Kartel. However, it did not work out too well. And then there was a next viral video in which his wife, fiance, was giving Boom Boom 100,000 Jamaican dollar to take off the song or stop play the song. Now, unless you did not know, when they featured that song at Boom Sunday, the people stand up on Beenieman, meaning that they were not very receptive to the song. Most persons were saying that that song is kind of ABC, kind of ish. It kind of limited. If you're going to go against a lyrical assassin such as Vybz Kartel, you would have to come better than that. So we saw that Beenieman was ashamed. The people stand upon him. He realized that he was losing ground as it pertains to the clash. So we see same girlfriend now come out and she's clearing the air and claiming that the money that she gave to Boom Boom was not to play Vybz Kartel's song. She was misunderstood. Maybe, I'm not saying that she said that. She was under her liquor J-Ray and nephew and was not aware of what she was saying. But she was misinterpreted. She said that she was telling Boom Boom not to play the song because that song, the song when Beenieman was in the car, might have been a song that is dissing Vybz Kartel, but that song that they played at Boom Sunday, the newer song, was not a song in any sort of this capacity. Well, people, I want you to take a listen, take a look to the edited version of exactly what she has to say. This is going to be the short version. I am sure that every blogger and their mother done run out with it and rinse it out. So I'm just going to let you hear a little part just to put it in context.
Hi, people. So I'm just clearing up a situation that I've seen some bloggers and people have been getting twisted and using it as a clout. Now, at Boom Sunday, I did not give 100,000 to pull up a particular artist's song, which is Kartel. I did not give 100,000 requesting for that song at all whatsoever. The 100,000 is to dismiss Moses' song from what I've seen selectors have been running with, appearing to be a clash song. Now that song is actually a song that was done 3 years ago. Moses said that's an old song. So when I absolutely hate to see that selectors are running with that song as it's a diss song for a particular artist in that clash segment, right? So when I pulled that 100, when I paid that 100,000, I explained that this is not a clash song, right? And they should not play it alongside these particular person because Beenieman was not in any clash. He did not do any clash song apart from the clip that he did when that person did a clip and he did it. He did not do any clash song. Immediately after that clip, he had went over to the United States where he's become extremely busy. I am not a Gaza fan, never have been. I'm 150% supportive of my partner, Beenieman. Okay?
So people, you heard what Beenieman's fiance wife had to say. She's also in denial, deep denial, as in Foota Hype. Because the facts are the facts. Vybz Kartel sang a song, and this song it sounded like could have been subliminal, and then Beenieman responded. Most persons with an iota of sense would say that it is a response to Vybz Kartel's song. He then was feeling himself because he was getting good reception. He did a next song, took it to Boom Sunday. It did not work out according to plan. His wife then caused more controversy when she paid Boom Boom 100,000 and said, play Vybz Kartel's song. Persons interpreted that she was a fan of the Gaza. She was taken up for Vybz Kartel instead of Beenieman. Probably Beenieman got in his feelings and he spoke to her and she came back to clear the air. So that video that you hear, she's saying that she's not a Gaza fan. And again, I cannot say that she's a Gaza fan or a Vybz Kartel fan. But once you're a dancehall fan like she's a dancehall person, you have to like Vybz Kartel, some of Vybz Kartel's song, because he is pretty much the best of the best when it comes to dancehall artists. So again, I say deep denial. Don't know her state of mind, but me just say. So people, at the end of the day, this is what it is. Beenieman did his thing as a king of dancehall. Yellowman did his thing as a king of dancehall. Vybz Kartel is the most relevant of dancehall artists in the last 2 decades or so even while he was incarcerated for in excess of 12, going on to 13 years. As to who is the king of dancehall, I would say Vybz Kartel, but everybody has their own opinion. An opinion is an opinion. Everybody has one. So anyways, people, that is that as it pertains to that, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.